I think it's time for me to commit another act of aviation. Everyone, welcome back to Zubin Gaming. Today we are back in Simple Planes, the second Simple Planes video on this channel. And you may have noticed that you've never seen this plane before. Unless you've seen my posts on the Simple Planes website, which you can find in the description. But yeah, this is the Zubin 784. It's basically a 767. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a plane that I am working on, but also not really working on, and also some of my latest creations. And this is one of my latest creations. I'm going to start them up, give them a flight, and then come back in for a landing, and then we'll move on to the next one. That's how this video will work. So, let's begin. So, this is not one. It might be one of my better planes. I don't know. But yeah, this is the 767 style plane. I did try to put tilted landing gear on it, but every single time I tried to put tilted landing gear on a plane, everything just dies. So, yeah, that failed. Anyway, let's go into cockpit view. And of course, since we have instruments here, we won't need the regular instruments. Now, it's a little bit bland. I'm not the best at designing cockpits. I'm not really that good at designing cockpit interiors, at least. Oh, I'm retracting landing gear. Fortunately, we have to have hydraulics. I actually make it so that you have to have like hydraulics and hydraulic master and whatnot. Speaking of hydraulics, let's go and turn on the hydraulics. The landing light, it's just a button activated on group 1. It doesn't really work much as a landing light. Let's go and turn on the fuel, and we'll turn on the APU generators and the APU bleed. Turn on the batteries, the artificial horizon alignment, AHA, and compass alignment, which is CA. So, as you can see, the compasses and artificial horizons are aligning, because you cannot fly quite well without them being aligned. Let's go ahead and put the fuel pumps on. Ignition, engine 1. Alright. Ignition, engine 2. It might not look like it, but the engines are now usable. So, we can now fly the aircraft. So, yeah. We're just going to wait for the systems to align here. There we go. We are done. So, let's go ahead and take off. Oh, God. Alright, let's just use the regular throttle thing. Now, I do want to make it so that you can... Oh, God. Yeah, it does that. I'm not that good of a pilot, am I? Now, you may have... Oh my God, it's so loud for me. You may or may not have noticed, this is actually the plane used in my intro, which, of course, you've seen during the start of this video. Yeah, this is the plane used in my intros. I'm gonna go into cockpit view because it's so goddamn loud. Let's go ahead, come back in for a landing though. I am, don't judge my approach. Just don't judge. Don't judge. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I also kind of don't know what I'm doing. I haven't played Simple Planes in a while, so, you know. Alright, here we go. Coming in for a landing. There is no such thing as a center line for me. Bit of a hard landing. Let's go and put the spoilers up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, yeah. You may have noticed that we did a complete 180. Yeah. By the way, these are some big flaps and big spoilers. Let's actually show you. Like, the true power of the... Oh my god. I'm already in the air. So yeah, this is aircraft number 1. The Zubin 784. So, with the Zubin 784 out of the way, let's move on to the next one. And here is our next one. This is the Zubin Z520. Basically a mock-up of the Airbus A320. This is actually my first aircraft to feature a proper cockpit. I did actually record a time-lapse, but I put in a bit of a sussy song that has a little bit of something that would get me demonetized and probably taken off YouTube. So this is the cockpit. Oh my. Did I really put the seats this close to the... I guess I did. Just like Airbus planes, we have a joystick. I can't seem to get it so the joystick moves though. But yeah, I couldn't get the joysticks to work on this one. So for some reason they don't move. I think they do, it's just the game is bugging out. But yeah, this is the A320 style cockpit. I actually went through a few like reference images of like the cockpit and whatnot to like get the sort of the systems to look kind of nice. Again, we have artificial horizon and compass alignment, and also we actually have a little panel here, so it's actually not that bland over here. Of course, we have the thrust and whatnot. We have trim. Apparently, the flaps is also the trim. Right. I will fix that off camera. Yeah, let's just get this plane started up anyways. So let's turn on the fuel things, the fuel tanks. The APU master, let's turn on the APU generators, then the APU bleed. Let's go ahead and turn on the hydraulics and the hydraulics master. Battery, align the systems. There we go, turn on the engines. And there we go, we are now aligned. So now, let's go ahead and take off here. Oh god, it does that thing that the 767 does. Use the flaps. Oh my god. Put the landing gear up. And do a little bit of a fly. So we actually have some backup system, some backup artificial horizons. Just like the real plane, it has backup stuff. And I decided to implement that here into my model. Now, all of my planes are mock-ups, really. So, yeah. They are mostly mock-ups of the real things. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's basically cut the engine power. We are way too fast, I think. I haven't even put the landing gear down. No! Don't do what you did in the last video. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Spoilers. Alright, we actually stopped and didn't die. Okay. We lived that time. We didn't die. Again, there is no such thing as a center line. Let's also do an outside view takeoff. There we go. You probably want to see what the landing gear animation looks like. So, there you go. It is like that on both the 767 and this plane. It's the same. Just the one has slightly bigger landing gear than the other. So, yeah. That is the Zubin Z520. Now, it isn't just the Z520. You do have other models, such as the ZR518, all the way up to the ZR521. Here's the 518. Here's the 521. And then we've got the 530, which is just the A330. Again, I tried to put tilted landing gear on it. Everything died. Oh my god. What the hell? I think this is one of my first planes with custom landing gear. It's really sad to think that this is actually one of my better cockpits. But look at it from the outside. It looks like the Super Guppy. I'll put a... It looks like the goddamn Super Guppy. What the frick? Right, here is a plane that I am currently working on. Well, also kind of not working on. So this is a cargo plane. I've got the basic cockpit down. I haven't got the overhead panel yet, just the basic cockpit. But, yeah, everything is working aside from like the main overhead panel. But yeah, apart from the overhead panel, everything is working and it flies quite well. This will be put on the website, like every other one of my planes. It even has custom pylons, because, you know, big plane deserves big pylons, you know. Yeah. This is based on the C5 Galaxy, and now that I know how to make cockpits, it looks quite nice, actually. I am going for kind of a military vibe, which is why it kind of looks like the U-2 spy plane, in terms of paint. This is another one of the planes I made. This is actually just the Jundru P-51, but weaponized and with a different paint job. That's all this is. Here's the Cusbin 800. Apart from the time-lapse, it's in a non-time-lapse universe where I can actually show you how you can fly the Cusbin. Okay, so here you are in the Cusbin 800. As you can see, the joysticks actually move. Look at that. Look at it. Anyway, this is a insanely simple plane. It kind of makes sense though due to the game's name. So really the only thing you really need to do is you see this single panel. This is how fast you can turn the plane on. 5. It's just like GTA. Because this plane is in fact based off of the Cubin 800 from GTA. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Let's go and take off. There we go. You kind of want max trim for this. Let's go and put the landing gear up. There it is. Landing gear's gone up. And we are flying nice and stable. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and come in for an approach. Yeah, I just teleported to the approach, but who cares? For the viewer, just for the viewers. Just for you. I've turned off the stupid thing. Alright, let's make this butter. That was the genuine opposite of butter. There we go. And we've come to a stop. I think that is going to conclude for today's video. I know I've been uploading content every 2 to 3 days. It's because I don't really have any ideas. So, if you have any ideas, tell me in the comments below. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.